Right, the dog will follow me over. I'm Holly, this is Reggie, and this is Claudette, who's the second love of my life. Reggie comes first, and we're in West Oxfordshire, where I'm based, and this is where my caravan stayed between going on camping trips. And this is what it now looks like after coming home and me unpacking bits bit by bit. I suppose at age 32, 33, I'd been a bridesmaid quite a few times. Quite a lot of my friends I'd lost to marriage and them having children. And that just wasn't the path that I want my life to take. But I got to the stage where I realised it's either I do these things on my own or I miss out. And so although it was quite scary to embark on the idea of going travelling with me and my dog on my own and getting a caravan, it was a big, you know, it was the biggest purchase I'd ever made at the time. I just, threw caution to the wind and thought, I've got no one to do this with. Oh, well, I'm going to do it for myself. He's got his own, he has his own section. This is all of Reggie's. I think since COVID as well, especially, I think lots more younger people and families are getting caravans and camper vans or tents. But I think a lot of them thought camping in a caravan would be really roughing it. So I've purposely made it as nice as I could. And I have had friends come to stay and slowly converting them. They do have to have caravan toilet training though, how to use the caravan toilet and the caravan shower. You turn the shower off whilst you wash yourself and then put it back on, save a bit of water. But I love it, I would live in here. I've had the caravan for nearly 4 years now, and I'm quite confident towing it and setting up camp. It takes about 3 hours to set up camp though on my own. But I have a brother that competes in motocross regularly up and down the country. And I also have always wanted to do a road trip in the Highlands of Scotland and possibly Europe. And a caravan just isn't ideal for towing. Like, towing on it's dangerous to do that on windy solo roads. Motocross is a dirty location. And although I'm happy driving on the other side of the road in Europe, towing it on my own on the other side is a different issue. So I decided to get a rooftop tent for my car and an awning that attaches to the side. So I've got that from the company Tent Box. But the way that awning attaches, and because I like to take a lot of home comforts and gear when I go camping, the setup would mean I wouldn't be able to just jump in my car and go off for the day. So I decided actually the best way to do that would be a bike with a doggy trailer. I'm not a very confident cyclist, I'll be honest. I'm not the most experienced cyclist. I've done a bit of road cycling before, but not on my own and not whilst having the responsibility of an animal with me. So I knew an e-bike was the way to go. And I saw Estarli at the NEC in October. And I kind of knew about you guys a little bit before then. And you did a bike in my favourite colour, so that was good. And so I was looking for something that I could, I'm a bit paranoid being a solo female camper especially, a bit paranoid about security and just not having, if I can take that worry off, that'd be great. So having a bike that I could keep in my car is like a huge weight off my shoulders. I didn't want something that I have to store on the back of the car, because also, the issue, I know the dog stays in the boot. I need to be able to quickly access the boot if there's an emergency. I can't really afford to have to lift bikes off, and I've also got a cargo box that goes on the tow bar when I tent box as well. So a folding Estarli bike was perfect. I went for the e20.x for the carbon belt. As someone who's not a very confident cyclist, or I'm not, I suppose, I'm clued up in a lot of camping things, but I don't really have any experience with changing bike tyres or bike chains. And one of my main purposes for getting the bike was to give me the freedom to go away in the tent box. Hopefully, I want to do the I'm doing the NC 500 road trip this summer and going to Europe. And so I wanted something that was low maintenance and as clean as possible. And this model comes with the carbon belt, which I knew very little about at first, but it's perfect for me. It's one less thing for me to have to worry about. Plus, it's a really gorgeous colour. Colour does matter, and it matches the bike trailer perfectly. So yeah, I love that it came with a light at the front already as well, and all the accessories that go with it are just so aesthetically gorgeous as well. It's a very sexy bike, but also the automatic gears on this one, because I'm not a confident cyclist, and if I'm cycling on the other side of the road in Europe, I have an automatic car, so I don't have to, it's one less thing to worry about. I wanted the same with a bike, if that makes sense. I felt like other e-bikes I've looked at had wires all over the place, and it might be something that I just notice and maybe other people don't, but it made me, sorry, Reggie, anytime I get like a bag out or a camping bag, he has to inspect the bag and lay on. So I liked, because one of my issues with not being a very confident cyclist was there's some e-bikes I've looked at where I felt like there were lots of wires like hanging around here, and I just had these visions of me getting my leg caught in it and falling off and embarrassing myself. So I liked that this is all like neatly tucked away. Pop you in here. I got myself a little nerdy mirror as well, but that's so I can also keep an eye on the dog once he's on his trailer. So that's the bike. That's the bike ready to go, I think. Are you not coming to help me then? No, all right. Fair enough. Colour coordination. That's important. I think I've just been brought up in a family that is that way inclined and is very hands-on. I just had this passion inside me where I just wanted to be independent, and I suppose I'm a bit of a feminist at heart, and I like to know how things work. Pin on, yay! Right, you've got a bit of a blanket, mate. Now we'll put some wheels on it for you. And the nice thing is that the bike tyres are the same size as these, they're 20-inch, so I only needed one type of inner tube. There we go. And then this has its own little breakaway cable, which is quite sweet. I'm going to put that through. And then you have to trick the dog into getting into it. In an ideal world, he would voluntarily get in that for me, but once Reggie works out what I want him to do, he will do the exact opposite on purpose. Can we put your I'll come back to you. There he is. Beautiful. Beautiful. And now we have to catch the dog. Just give me 2 minutes, come on! Right, in you go, please. Thanking you. Get your bottom in. Sit down, please. Good boy. Oh, and he's off. If you've never ridden an e-bike before, which I hadn't, it's a really nice sensation. Like once you push on the pedal, you feel that boost. Whereas before, if I cycled up a hill, I used to get off the bike and actually just push it and walk up the hill, which I think without an e-bike sometimes is probably actually faster. Pleased I did get this size trailer. When I first put it up, I thought, oh my gosh, that's way too big than what I need. And obviously with camping, you want things to be as compact as possible. But I'm pleased I got that size actually, because he has got room to move around in there and sit up and turn, change positions and whatnot. So, and I can't even feel that I'm towing it. This has opened up like a new area of camping for me. Normally, when I go to a campsite, whether I'm in a tent box or the car, I will look up on perhaps the All Trails app, for example, local walks. I've never really been able to go on the local cycle routes, like a coastal path down Cornwall. There's loads of cycle routes in the New Forest where we're going in 2 weeks. That's the first time I will be going with a bike. So I'm really looking forward to being able to do the cycle routes, not just drive to a car park in the New Forest and do like a circular walk. So it's definitely like brought another level to my camping and adventures, I suppose. And hopefully I can take that over to to Europe and explore places I've never been to, and hopefully it means we can see some amazing views in Scotland on the NC500 that maybe Reg or myself wouldn't be able to walk to or wouldn't have the energy or the fitness to walk to, because now I've got this bike, I don't need to worry about that. So I'd say to especially younger women who may not have the confidence yet to go camping solo or exploring solo, firstly, get yourself a dog, because it's a brilliant companion to take on those adventures. But secondly, just don't worry about what anyone else thinks. Be a trendsetter and push the boundaries of what we consider to be the norm, and just go for it. And I think having my Estarli means that I can go further. If I can camp somewhere, I can wild camp somewhere, and then I can explore even further afield. I don't have to worry about tiring myself out because it's an e-bike. I don't have to worry about leaving the dog behind. And I can just put it in my car, which is great. Or in my caravan, which is great as well. Good boy.